The Ruger LCRx. Let's see if the thing will shoot. Sweet. Click. It just holds 5. 38 special. Yes, it's a 3-inch barrel, 38 special. You know, they kind of came on with a storm when they came out with the LCR revolvers. They were very different from most little revolvers. Lots of polymer and very light, but they have done exceedingly well, I suppose. You see them all the time. We've done one of the basic, I guess you'd call it a carry model, pocket model, you know, like this. This is, I don't have one. This is kind of the counterpart, you know, in the Smith world. Little 642. These are wonderful little firearms, the air weight. And when Ruger came out with those sorts of guns, it's done very, very well. I'm sure it's cut into the Smith business on those. Now this one is in a little bit different realm, isn't it? It's a 3-inch barrel. You got a lot longer barrel, and it has a bigger grip on it. And you might ask yourself, why do I need this? What would I do with this? It's still just a 5-shot. And that's a question I ask myself. This falls into a different category. I don't really put it in this category at all. It's just a bigger pocket gun. Not at all. I think it would take a special pocket to carry this. It's pretty big. If you want a pocket 38 special, maybe a big old jacket pocket or something, or cargo pocket, I guess, because it's very light. So it'd work for that. But if your primary purpose is a pocket gun, you know, like I have one right now, it's not a revolver, you know, it's the Ruger, what is it, LC9, you know, and S, and it's small. When you get a grip this big, it makes it a little bit more problematic, and even a 3-inch barrel length. Okay, so what's this thing for? I have no idea. They really consider this a kit gun, though, and that's where I put it. It's unloaded. This gun you could stick in your belt. You'd want a holster. I don't really have a holster for it, but it is definitely unloaded, or I would not be sticking it in my belt or in my pants or in the back. You know, it is so light, you don't know you have it. In fact, I went on a hike this morning to clean up from a woods walk, and I had it out here, so I just stuck it in my belt, and you just don't know you have it. Weighs under an ounce. You literally do not know you have it. That's one of the big values in it. And now you could say that for some of these other light guns with shorter barrels too. However, this one with that longer barrel and adjustable sights and a better grip, that's what, a Hogue grip tamer grip, I think it's called. You have a real gun, okay? You have a real gun that you can grab, and you have a sight, longer barrel with a sight radius and a good sight on it that's adjustable, that makes it more like a real handgun. All right, now not that the little 2-inchers are not real. You know, we have tried to demonstrate you can actually hit the gong with them, but it's still hard. They're for up and close. This gets into that next size firearm that would be handy maybe to have, again, as a kit gun. What's a kit gun? Well, a kit gun is traditionally meant something like a screwdriver, a hammer, something you just put in your bag, your kit, your fishing tackle box that you take with you, a handy little light revolver. Now, whatever you want to use it for, I'll step on a lot of toes here. If you want to have for anti-snakes or just whatever it might be. There's a lot of two-legged vermin out there too, right? You're out in the middle of nowhere fishing. You don't normally carry a gun. It's not, you know, it's just not part of what you're going to be wearing. But maybe you throw this in the bag. It doesn't weigh anything. You don't even know you have it. So you know, I guess as long as it's legal, some people wouldn't worry about that maybe. But as long as it's legal, you know, just throw it in like a screwdriver. It takes up very little space. You literally wouldn't know you have it at under a pound. And it's a 38 special, 5 shots of 38. There's a wide range of power factors. You know, with 38, it will handle plus P. So I'm trying to justify this configuration for you, give you, I guess, a scenario where, I'm not trying to sell it to you, but where it might fit. Because I know when I have seen them in shops, I thought that, I don't know what you would do with that. But it probably has a limited market, more limited than the little short ones. But I would say there is a market for it, and there's a little bit of an appeal to it. It is very, very light, and even with 38, you get a little bit more muzzle rise than you would expect maybe, but not too bad, not too bad. Let's see, I think the sights are pretty well on. See if I can get a 2-liter there, a little more distance. Yeah, I'm gonna cock it. And that's another advantage to the LCRx models. You have a hammer, so you can cock it for more precision shooting. Let's try to do some precision shooting on the gong. See if we can put one out there on that baby. Oh, I saw it just to the left. There we go. Let's try and feed him double action. Got him. And that's one of the things that Ruger's known for. Their double action on their double action revolvers is it's a smooth action. It's not like a $150 trigger job you've done on a Smith & Wesson or something, but just right out of the box they have kind of a roller cam or something that is pretty desirable if you shoot much double action. And that yeah, I like the double action on the Rugers. So I've got the big old Red Hawk 44 Magnum. Quit hollering at you. And it has a nice double action. It just comes with the type of action that they have. And I'm not a gunsmith. I don't pretend to be one. And I can't even describe why. Ruger has a pretty nice double action on their double action revolvers, but they do. A little hollow point here. These are plus P's. So let's just plus P into that pot. Yeah, and the 2 liter. Whoa! Well, that was a new one. 2 liters are a scream, aren't they? You never know what you're going to get. Oh. Let's go over to the gong with these. Now these strike a little bit lower, so I'm going to hold on top of the gong. Go. Cowboy. Missed him. Got to load quick and get him. Don't have a speed lifter. I'm going to go back to these. I like where these hit the point of impact a little bit better. But they all work. 38 special, very versatile cartridge. You can get some pretty warm ones. All right. And you can get some pretty weak ones, really weak ones. So it's not a firearm you would enjoy shooting really, say, the hottest 38 special you could find very long. Although, the reason I say that is not because it hurts your hand. That grip is nice. Yeah, Hope did a good job on that. I'll have to say, I've never, I guess, tried one of those. The Tamer, because the gun is so light, they wanted to put the, I guess, really nice grips that would absorb that recoil on it. So it still does jump a little bit, and you can tell that barrel is very, very light, but it doesn't hurt you. Okay, so it's you gotta, and there's something other dynamic there too. If you've never fired a gun like this, I don't know what it is. It's kind of that deal with a shotgun. A longer, heavier barrel is easier to hold steady than a lighter one sometimes. It's harder to hold right on target, even for precision shooting. I mean, you can do okay, but when I'm trying to hit the gong or anything over there with it, you really have to focus, because just seems like even your heartbeat moves that barrel, because it's so light. The gun is so light. So that's a good thing too, though. So it doesn't get heavy on you, that's for sure. All right, let's try that. Well, we got to kill one animal. Sorry, Peter, but we got to kill one animal before we quit here. What should it be? How about a pig? Let's try to get us a pig over there. Might be shoot his foot. It should have been good. Trying to scare him. I think I have one more bullet. Just over him. All right. Fun little gun. I can't blame that on the sights. That's just me. I think the sights are on okay. So I haven't shot it a great deal, but I've shot it enough to know that the sights are not way off or anything. I did raise them a little bit. That's just me. Missing. Alright, I'll try another one there. That's success. Alright, so if you get it on target, it will work. Click. So there you go. A little show and tell with a different sort of LCR, the LCRx. A little bit longer, a little better grip, got a hammer.